Good Tuesday evening, folks. I actually had my husband take the kids upstairs so that we could have a little bit of fun opening my heavy package that I just received from none other than Pig. I am very excited about what is inside. This is an October order when Ting was open in October. But what he did is because there were 2 custom things in October, and then I turned around in December 1st to be exact, when he opened up, I ordered his very new traveler's notebook. And so what he did is he kind of combined all 3. So you are in for a treat today. I did open the sides already so that this could go pretty fast. For those of you who have seen my other videos, you know how I feel about Ting. You know how I feel about his customer service, and you know how I feel about Pig, and I'm very excited. All right, let's dig in. Happy holidays, by the way. It is December 22nd, or sorry, it is December 18th, and it's almost the 22nd, which is my last son's birthday. Oh my gosh, you guys. As Ting always does, he wraps it in bubble wrap so that it does not get damaged in transit. And we talked before about any type of custom charges, which I do not have still. So thank goodness for that. By the way, this item was listed as being in transit, pre-transit, sorry, for the last week or so. I didn't get worried. I didn't, email him or anything like that, because lo and behold, it just showed up. It still was in pre-transit for a couple of days, and then out of nowhere, it got delivered today. All right, let's dig in. Ting always includes, I'm gonna go to the one that actually has the note on it first, okay? So the one that has the note on it first is gonna be my son. That is the vegetable tan, or, leather that doesn't have any type of finish on it, and it's in its natural state. I did order a Sun before, and I had it as a wallet, and I had since sold that, so I just had to have this leather again. So as you can see, this is my Sun, and I got this particular one for my shea butter business, by the way, which the colors are a pink and a blue. So I see here that this is like a hot pink. I might change that out to be like a baby pink. Ting says, "Dear Nicole, thank you for the order, and please write a review on my Etsy shop. Thanks and Merry Christmas." And I always love his watercolor cards that he has. I think they're so nice, and you can just add them to your traveler's notebook. Okay, this is a piece of the leather. You can always keep these. I said in another video, and I've yet to do it, guys, but I'm going to, I swear. I was going to make these into, wrap this around and make them into like bookmarks in my traveler's notebook, okay? Or like page markers, because I think they're awesome. He always wraps everything in like a paper type of bag, thick paper with the Pig logo, which I always try to save. Now let's get inside here, and I'm going to tell you about this particular notebook design, because this is a custom order. And not very custom because I stole someone else's idea, but so what? I saw it and I was like, I have to have that. Let me move this out of the way just briefly. I'm so excited. Okay, get in here. What I want to use this for, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. What I want to use this for, first of all, this is gorgeous. You can clearly see the texture, the craftsmanship associated with making this. I did go with plain elastic that was, it was basically blends in with the color of the leather on purpose, so that's just the book that Ting sends along too. I did that so that I can change out my elastics whenever I want and change the look of the notebook. I absolutely love this. This is a style that, and I think I'm gonna mess up her name, Ophelia Dano, from the group that I'm a part of on Facebook. This is her design, and she had it made in a week's size. I wanted it in the B6 size so that I could use it for my business. As I stated, I make whipped shea butter, and I want to be able to here use it for my pens and pencils, whatever I'm using here, like to write with. And in this pocket, any cash that I might get for, you know, with my orders. And obviously inside, I kind of stayed with the secretary pockets here so that I can, you know, store anything in there like receipts or coupons and that I have for like the shea butter and whatnot. Here are my 4 elastics. If you've watched any of my other videos, you will know that Ting makes everything with his whole heart into it. And I asked for texture, I got it. The Sun leather is beautiful. Just like everything else he makes is beautiful. It is reinforced here in the center so that your outside elastic does not pull through. It never pulls through, but it's a nice little touch there. As you can see, the leather is amazing. I'm very happy with this. My colors are pink and blue. I might go ahead and change this out to be like the baby blue and then have my pink there just for my business here. Absolutely love it. So this is the Sun, okay, B6. As I have stated before, Ting also includes, every time you buy a notebook from him, a traveler's notebook, he includes a free like grid notebook that is very generous in pages. I've come to love these things. I've come to save them. I use this for ideas, tracking any type of thing like that, which this will go perfect with my new business traveler's notebook, Sun. As he does all the time, he includes extra elastic with your order, and he also includes, which I love him. Look what he did, guys. Look what Ting did this time. Look at that. I've got every single stinking coaster. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. As he does with his orders, you get a coaster. And what I do is I take these and I use them at work for my coffee. I am not afraid to use them. They're coasters. And if I get a little something on them, I just take a alcohol-free baby wipe and just wipe it down. I have not used the Sun at work. I must caution you, I've only used the color so far. So I'll see how I feel about using this at work. Ting has surprised me again, which I love Ting, okay? He has included multiple coasters here with my order this time. That is amazing. So I will go over these in just a second because I'll give you the colors of what this is, because this is amazing and I absolutely love this. This is awesome, okay? All right, so the next one that I want to talk about is going to be how I became a mad scientist and redesigned, in essence, the Weeks wallet, okay? I'm going to show you how I did that. This is the Duke Duck, okay? That's the Duke Duck leather. This is my first time getting Duke Duck. I do not own anything in that color. I already know that I'm going to love this because the size is amazing, and I'm going to use this as a wallet. So that's what this one's for, a wallet, okay? So let's get in here and look at how beautiful she is. She's amazing. This is to go inside of my purse. I wanted very simple, I wanted 4 here. He gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 credit card slots here, and a free pocket behind it so that I can store things, and then another pocket there, and then on the flip side, a long pocket, and then a pocket here, which could be used for a cell phone. Although I'm not going to use it for a cell phone, I'm going to probably use it for coupons and receipts, okay? I only have 2 elastics here because this is going to be a wallet for me. It's not going to be a notebook per se. And then on the back, unlike the wallet 2, I did not want the pen loop because I don't need it. I don't carry really a pen with me like that. So I really wanted a wallet. And so as you can see, I have the full range of this pocket to be used for my cash and coins, which by the way, I don't have much because I spend it on traveler's notebooks. Ting is known for his zippers using the YKK zipper. If you are familiar with Coach or any type of, kind of designer bag, you'll know that that's what they use too. It is an easygoing, very high quality zipper. I did go with the stitching that matches this TN as well because I wanted to be able to change out my elastics whenever I want and not worry about it, and it can match my purse with no problem. This leather reminds me of the Forest Magician, if you have that. People talk about the smell, and oh my gosh, guys, this smells like heaven. And I did want a lot of texture, which I did ask for. It keeps getting stuff on it from the table, nothing major. This is beautiful, and it's probably going to be a lifelong thing for me, honestly. Why pay all this money for, LV wallets or different things like that when honestly, I could have it custom made the way I want. Plus, I could have a notebook inside for any type of groceries that I need. I am definitely feeling this leather. I'm feeling it. I'm very happy with this. My elastics were supposed to be a different color, but that is okay with me. I have a lot of elastics sitting around, and in fact I have a Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag that is in a color called Coral, and I have the coral elastics that I'm gonna just change out for this one, so it's no big deal. I was gonna change it anyway. Guys, this smells so good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to get this in a B6. I can't not have it. So, yeah, that's next, okay? So that's my weeks, and it looks and feels like a checkbook wallet. I absolutely love it. I love it. So in Ting's fashion, he does have extra elastics that go along with that. My extra elastic band that goes around it. Like I said, I'm gonna make some bookmarks with it. And as you can see here, I have, I think one of these might even be the Rose Queen. I think the one I just showed you might very well be the Rose Queen because I have those two here. Not sure yet because he sent me extra coasters. All right, let's get into the very last one. Last but not least. If you don't know what this is, please note that this is the very lovely, lovely new red velvet. I already have the apple pig, and I didn't care that I had the apple pig already. I had to have the red velvet, which is new, okay? So as far as that, I'm trying to get you to see the color. It is amazing. It's amazing, and it is different from the apple pig. So don't think that if you have apple pig that the new red velvet is going to be similar. It's not. It's a totally different color. Okay, and I'm going to show you that at the end too because I actually have my other TNs out. All right. Oh my gosh, guys. Are you serious right now? Look at this. Are you serious? This is just flat out, I don't even know what to say. Quality. Can I say quality? Look at this. Oh, and the smell is just amazing. I got this in the Try. I absolutely love Try. Let me tell you why I like Try. Try is simple. It is your clear your clear. It's your one pocket here that you could use for a cell phone. It's big enough to use for receipts, for washi, for cut out die cuts or anything like that that you want to decorate your TN with. And then it has this deep pocket. And then on the flip side, it has your secretary pocket along with your pen loop. And so for me, it is very simple. It's a very simple design. I get my pockets and I don't necessarily have to pay an arm and a leg. I could just order the tri-tri and pick my leather that I want the tri-tri in. I've got my 4 elastics here, my reinforcement, and I'm telling you, whatever color this is, I can't even remember what I ordered. I was just in such a haste to get this ordered. I think this is gray, but I can't be too sure, but I'm telling you what, it actually hits this off nicely. Okay, this leather, normally I roll my leather up for you, and I could do that with this as well, because it's just that soft. It is not hard at all. I could roll it up. I'm so sorry that I am in love with these things, because honestly, this is going to cost me. It really is. The one side is a little smooth, whereas my flip side, and this is what I absolutely love about leather in particular, and in particular Apple Pig, I've got all this lovely pebbly texture. Now, if I didn't want texture or I was against it, I could tell Ting that and he'll give me a piece that is, you know, less textured, and you could do the same thing. But I absolutely want the texture all day, every day. Okay. All right. Now, that is, folks, what I just ordered from Ting today, or in my last order, was my Sun that I'm going to use for my business, my Duke Duck, which smells of heaven, by the way, and my new, or his new, red velvet. All right, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place these down, and I'm going to show you the rest of my traveler's notebooks that I have with Ting, and so that you could see a comparison, especially of the red velvet and the Apple Pig. Before I do that, I want to go over my coasters with you. This one has to be the Duke Duck because it's very close to the Duke Duck here. This one has to be the new red velvet. It is definitely not the Apple Pig. So, and I think what he did is he gave me this plus one that does not have any cross stitching at all, or contrast stitching. Okay, so that is going to be my red velvet, just to see how it looks, you know, with different stitching or no stitching. And then Forest Magician. The reason I'm so happy with this is because I have a TN that Ting sent me before, and I didn't have the coaster. You see how God works? He knows. And then last but not least, my Sun with my stitching that closely matches the Sun leather. All right, now what I want to do is I want to turn it around so that you could see my collection. And look at that. So what I have here is the Forest Magician, which is that lovely, lovely green. And I've done a video on this, so I'm not going to get into it. I just wanted to show you. I've got my Berry Hippo, and I love her, and we talked about her on another video as well. I kind of talked about how I don't even like purple, and yet here she is. This is the Naughty Fox. All right, and that one was a trade on the BST. And this one is the very beautiful, very lovely Apple Pig that I am carrying this December to celebrate the holiday and my son being born, my last son being born in December. So if you note here, what I have is my entire collection of Apple Pig traveler's notebooks that I have so far. And I have to tell you, Christmas is here. All right, folks, that is all I have for you. Before I leave, I want to let you know to have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I do say Merry Christmas. I hope that this year brings you joy along with 2019. And Ting, you're amazing. Still.